pairing. Sounds about right. At least with the low bandwidth for reasons down in my office. Oh, make sure this is working right. Maybe. Alright, anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Hey, Redo. Decided to actually hook up the Elgato with the camera so we could have kind of better quality than the webcam. So it's a little bit more rigged than it normally is. Because I also have to look over here at my phone in order to see chat because YouTube doesn't like to pop it up if I do it this way. But anyways, Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Oh, 100% live. Anyways, got some of my packages today. My big batch showed up today on a Sunday, which threw me off horribly because I wasn't expecting it. Super pumped. I thought it was still like in Minnesota or wherever it's shipped from originally. Well, my Godzilla vs. Kong video where you destroy the Kong figures. Yeah, most of those have been like used for parts. Major majority, anyways. Oh yeah, super excited about the new Playmate stuff. It's gonna be pretty sweet. But anyways, finally got. I just had it because I had to do the thumbnail, but Hanna-Barbera Godzilla came in, so that's sweet. I like how it doesn't even say Hanna-Barbera; it just says animated series from 1970s. Yes. Yeah, there's the Lord Zedd there. He's got his own little chair. I got that off Etsy. Somebody made it, and I thought it was pretty sweet. Where did I get it? 62. It was either Big Bad Toy Store or I imported it. One or the other. But a lot of them were like I got them when they came out. So usually if it's stateside, majority of times I get through Big Bad Toy Store. Or if I'm able to do it through like AmiYami or importing it, I usually go that route too. Wasn't really able to do that with Ultima or Mecha currently. Oh, this guy, I don't know, it seemed pretty reasonable for me. Like, he's a decent size. But we'll get to it in a second. iGuy showed up. So, pretty pumped for him. Easily, like, one of my favorite Power Ranger villains of all time. It's actually a lot of Power Ranger stuff. Because I had a bunch on pre-order, and then they showed up at Target, so I just grabbed them there. But I was able to get Zeo Yellow, the Pink Ranger from Space, and Phantom Ranger, which is the one I was actually really excited about, because I always thought he was pretty cool. I always like the Rangers that are more unique than the other Power Rangers. I always think they're really sweet. Also don't know why I got my Elgato hooked up here. I decided to use this because I figure with the helmet, and I'm going to be moving around a lot. But we'll see how that goes. Hey, Michael Myers. Anyways, I guess we'll get the Hanna-Barbera one opened up. Actually, let's open the helmet. I'm more excited for the helmet personally. The Hanna-Barbera one's actually my wife's. Although, granted, I think it's neat because I don't own. And like, there's like nothing from the animated, it's like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon. So I think this is sweet. Even though I hate this cartoon. Still sweet, and I needed something. It was just like when I was growing up, it was never anywhere close to being my favorite Godzilla thing. It used to be probably my least favorite thing to come out of the Godzilla franchise until the first anime came out. That Serpent seeded that one pretty quickly. Oh, sweet on the 54. That's a really good one. I like that one a lot. I do not own any Legos. Yeah, I buy stuff here and there. I'm like a lot of like casual Power Ranger fans where I only really buy Mighty Morphin for the most part. But I do branch out into other ones if I think it's cool or if I have seen it. Like, for instance, Space I mainly collect because of Turtles. I originally watched it because the Turtles were in it. So I buy them just in case if they do make the next Mutations, I have the Rangers to go with them. I'll buy mostly up to Turbo, like no questions asked. And then there's a few other series here and there that I grabbed. Like Dino Thunder I watched back in the day. A lot of it had to do with Jason David Frank actually, or Tommy Oliver, as he is in the series, popping back up into the series, so I watched that one. I do need to watch more. I hear there's a lot of good seasons. SPD is one I hear it's really good, and I've been wanting to check it out. Because I only really bought Shadow Ranger, because again, it's one of those Rangers that it's very unique, so I wanted to grab him. Right? They're gonna have to. Somebody's gonna make him at some point. It's either NECA's gonna make him a Comic-Con thing for the next Mutation Turtles. I could, like, Hasbro made the comic book, the Power Ranger Turtles. I don't see why they couldn't do the next Mutations to go with them, especially if it's in scale. Yeah, RPM. Like, I hear a lot of good things about RPM. I know, like, Mystic Force I always wanted to check out just because I always thought the suits were really sweet. Anyways, here's the box for it. I'm also really sad because I wasn't nearly expecting this, and I didn't really have the funds at the moment. I thought this thing was going to come out towards the end of the year. Then I saw in some groups it started popping up in like fans like out of the country were getting a hold of them, and then that's never a good sign. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it looks sweet, and I want to check it out. It's just like I'm so far behind on like so many shows, and I don't really have a lot of spare time to come back. It's kind of one of the reasons why I feel like I need to have a kid, so I have a reason to sit down and watch stuff, because I could introduce them with it at some point. But anyways, wasn't going to cancel the order. Like, I'm still excited that it came in. Oh, this is scary. So, I'm assuming this is the Z on the top of the helmet. And it's like encased in here. Don't mind me, just manhandling parts. Steve Jr. I know Jessica has been more, she's been on the wanting to have a kid plan. I'm on the fence, but I think either way I wouldn't really mind. Yeah, it's mainly like a lot of the newer series I've had like zero interest in watching, but there's a lot of older ones I definitely been more inclined, because I remember I tried watching Megaforce a while back, and I was okay on that one. And a lot of that too was like they were bringing back a lot of the older Power Rangers. They could use the other things. It's kind of neat, but outside of that, I didn't really like the aesthetics, and then it just wasn't that great. I didn't get the NECA Spyro. I never was really that into the Spyro games, so I didn't really grab it. Do it for America. Holy crap, there's so much in here. I don't even know what this tube is. I got some tubes. Oh, there's so many things that's taped. Oh, you know what? This is probably for the stand. Ugh. If I had to venture a guess. Favorite TV show as a kid? It's tough. Because to be honest, there was like, I liked a lot of shows. I guess if I had to pick one, it was probably Power Rangers. Was probably like when I was young. I was really into it. Batman's another good one. But I was never really like fixated on a certain show. Probably not until like animes was when I really like got into like this is my series and I'm gonna watch it 100%. A lot of stuff growing up was just kind of like when I was able to watch it. Oh, I just ripped it open. The brain exposed. Come on. wide open. Hey, there we go. So much tape. I wonder if it has batteries. I hope it has batteries. Yeah, there's Beast Wars, like Gargoyle, Street Sharks, Turtles I watched. Most anything like Tokusatsu I watched a lot of too, like the Saban stuff. Which is why I see like I got like Superhuman, there's VR Troopers I checked out. Oh, it's squishy. That's cool. Oh, he's actually got like a little rest in there. That's pretty sweet. Okay, there's the button. I'm still wondering. I wonder if it says on the box. It probably says battery's not included. I'm going to be really sad. Okay, yeah, that stuff was for the stand. I don't see a spot where... Oh, maybe. Doesn't say not included. It just says it takes 3... Oh, yep, there it is. Not included. 3 AAAs. Well, sad day. Well, might do a review. Ooh, that's... I guess it's like that on both sides. It's a little... There's a little separation here. Pop it on, at least. I guess see how it is. I do watch a lot of that. There's a speaker right here on the front. This should just pop into there. Like so. Oh, this looks sweet. It's so shiny. Especially on the back. Yeah, I tend to just go with it. For the most part with stuff. I think it's one of the reasons why I always had a fun time doing reviews. I can't show the 62. He's upstairs. My office is in my basement. I did see that. I was actually checking it out periodically. Just because it was in there. Alright, let's try it on. Oh, that's pretty cool. I will say, my head is a really big, so my nose is like touching the very front of the helmet. Right? I don't think I've ever looked better either. We could do like the entire video like this. I don't know how bad the audio quality is because my head's in a helmet, but still good. Unbox all the rest of the pesky Rangers. Can you see me? Oh, you can still see. I wish the visor was a little bit redder so you couldn't see me. Yes, Lord Steve. All bow to Lord Steve. Just gonna make a really grumbly Shin Godzilla voice. Yeah, that's like sweet. I like this a lot. The only thing, like I said, I'm not a big fan that I could see myself in the visor, like through the visor. Like even back here, I can kind of see my eyes. So I wish it was a little more tinted. You can actually see out of it really well. On a positive note. Oh yeah, like Jingle All the Way. Oh, what's that guy's name? I can't remember off the top of my head. I should know this because we were watching it the other day. Oh. Okay, I gotta be careful getting this up because where my nose is at, it's like right underneath where the thing, like... Oh, is that a voice changer? Is that what that's supposed to be? You know, I pre-ordered this thing and didn't like learn a single thing about it. Does have a voice changer. Huh. I was just like, it's a Zedd I can wear? Winning. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, this is sweet. It's got... Okay, I was going to say, I think I was going to say it might have a scuff in the visor. No, this is great. I was thinking about making a Zedd costume. Especially after seeing this helmet. Like, he's easily, like, probably my favorite villain ever. Next to, Movie Shredder. And I really, really want an outfit to go along with this. Because even if I could just mannequin it up and just have it in a corner, I think would be sweet. So possibly like Youmacon, I might be able to get it ready for. Gives me like most of the year to get it done. Yeah, for the most part, like the body, I don't think would be super crazy because I don't even really have to make it. You can just buy like a muscle suit in red spandex and put it over top of it, and it'll give you the look. And then just have to kind of airbrush the highlights, and then bam, you got yourself at least the skin that's respectable. And then would have to make everything else from there, which is mainly just tubes and foam, so it wouldn't be too bad. Who's your favorite? Oh, I was like, what's it means? I don't even know. Kaiju would be Pacific Rim. I really like that movie. Yeah, no, I'm digging the helmet. I think I'll have to get batteries. We'll have to do a full video. Oh, Hanna-Barbera isn't taped. Winning. But anyways, if you guys want to see the box, it's got Mondo on the side. It's got him on the back. I forget how much this was because I didn't pay for it. Cooler's cool. Cooler's pretty much a Super Shredder, though. It's like Dragon Ball Z Super Shredder. Which is also probably why I really like him. Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea. Just wear the... Because I'm assuming by Youmacon we'll still have to wear a mask under it anyways. So, that could be an option. Ooh. Alright, he's not as big as I thought. The box is way bigger than... He's about the same size as a Pop-Up Parade. Around there. Got his tail. And... big old stand. Godzilla Museum Collection. Got the Godzilla logo right there. I've heard some people have problems with the tail. It looks like it's just a magnet. Oh, I was going to say, it sort of does its thing. So it's got a magnet, but you still got to pop it in. That's weird. Like that. I was like, what, Pop-Up Parades are like 40? And to be honest, I think my Mako's actually bigger. Mako's like about yay big. Compare next to him. I will say the detailing actually looks pretty solid. He's got some lining. It might be nice to maybe add like a little bit of cell shading on him. I think one thing with this guy, like this being a statue, is I can see people buying this and making reptars out of it. Just chop off the top and just resculpt it. Yeah, an articulated reptar would be sweet. My favorite monster period would be Legion from Gamera. Don't mind me, I'm just being quiet. I'm just reading the chat real quick. So... is there anything fancy with it, or is it just... he just stands on it? Okay, one thing I'm not super into is he doesn't sit flush. You see, like, his tail's raised up there? And then his feet aren't quite level. Now, this could be kind of... you could just probably heat it up with a hairdryer and kind of squish it into place and it'll probably be alright. Like, it sits there. It's just not as flat as I would like it to be. Still not bad overall. To be honest, I probably don't even put him on a stand. He's probably just going to hang out on the shelf, and let's probably just hang out in the box for the most part, because it's not really anything super extravagant. And to be honest, it doesn't even have anything to really say that it's the animated series. So that's kind of a little lame. But not bad. Not bad at all. I know my wife's got the Attack Peter one on order. We didn't grab any of the other ones, but... Hey, Lady Draco. I'm pretty sure this is hollow. Like, it's pretty light. At least the center mass, I would assume. Because you can see it's actually got pretty good seam lines, but the legs are attached. Like the legs and the arms attach in. That's not colored in. That's just the actual seam, and the lighting's kind of giving it that look. So I'm assuming this is hollow. Because even like the head's its own separate piece too. That would have been connected. I'm having a great day. Like my Zedd helmet came in, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna play around with that for sure. Yeah, if it was cheap, if it was like in the 30-40 range, I probably would have bought an extra one to put some joints into it just to be funny. Yeah, my wife really likes the Attack Peter one. Like I said, the main reason I grabbed it personally was just because there isn't another representation of Hanna-Barbera Godzilla that I'm aware of, so it wins. Yeah, I don't get the magnet either. Like, it helps, but you still gotta wedge it in there, so... Why? It's weird. Hey, Garcia. I'm gonna start opening up the Rangers. So, currently, I think the only one that hasn't come out for Zeo is Pink. Pink doesn't have a figure yet. It will. It's a part of that. There's a 2-pack. Arna's been sick for the past few days, so I haven't been able to really get with him. Not COVID sick, but sick. Oh, thanks, Garcia. But here is Zeo Ranger, the yellow. Overall, not too bad. It's kind of giving it the once over. Helmet could maybe be a little bit cleaner. Ooh. It's missing a little piece of gold on its belt. Oh, it's actually got 2 spots. I wonder if that's just where it snapped off the line. No, that's definitely just paint coming off. Man, it's a little bit of a bar. Not a deal breaker. God, yeah, I was going to say actually on the back here too. It's kind of looks like it's got like a little scuff. Well, on a high note, be mainly looking at it from the front. Gold on the belt's a pretty simple fix, to be fair. Some of the accessories she comes with, she has a sword, got the little chucks, extra hands, head, blaster, and oddly enough, an effect for the blaster. I would think it would have came with the same things like the Michelangelo did, that they're all tipped over on top of April. Or it has like the bending down effect. Think would have been sweet. I think it's neat, but kind of unnecessary because it's not. The first Ghidorah wasn't movie accurate. This one still isn't movie accurate. I almost prefer it not being super gold because it's not how it was in the movie. Which is why I like the original. Grabbing it mainly just because of views. If I like it enough, I'll end up probably selling one of them. Phantom Ranger. But it's neat enough. I think the one thing that's the selling point for me for it is it looks like it has more, like it shows the details a lot better with the way the coloring is. So it's got that going for it. But it wasn't a great figure to begin with. So I can honestly say, ooh, that's cool. It's not what I was pumped to see. The only reason I like it that they reissued it is because it bumped the cost down because that thing got super expensive super quick. Yeah, hopefully the joints are a little better. 5 favorite Godzilla designs. We did a video. It hasn't really changed too much. I'd have to really sit down and think for a second, but it'd probably be like 62, 98, 85, Burning, and Shin are probably my favorites. I'd probably say Kiryu. Oh, his elbow's a little loose. Man, I'm just not having a luck with these guys today, aren't I? I'll have to tighten that up. So far, 2 figures, I'm going to have to adjust a little bit. Which sucks a bit because he was the one I was the most excited for. Because I really liked the way the Phantom Ranger looked. But paint job wise, looks pretty solid. Maybe kind of a little bit more going on the back. Like his little boots. On a high note, other elbow super tight, so that's good. Maybe I'll just have him hold the gun with this hand. He could be left-handed. Yeah, because for the most part, I don't really hate too many Godzilla suits. Like, the ones that pop into my head is like, of course, the 67 is one I don't really like. But that's most everybody's. I'd say it's like the easiest one for me to think of. Ultima, I think, is supposed to be coming in soon, so then it'll be shipped. So that'd be sweet. Be honest, I thought it would already shipped already because I thought it was supposed to be arriving towards the end of the month. So maybe tomorrow, because Monday, maybe it'll be shipping out. That'd be cool. Mecha looks like it's probably going to be like mid-February when I see that thing. Stiffest figure to be honest, I'm not 100%. If I had to say, kind of look it over because it's probably going to be at NECA is the ones that have the most like joint issues for me. At least in terms of over tight joints. Be honest, I would say it's probably was one of the turtles was like super terrifying from what I remember. Yeah, I got it on order. Don't know if I'm keeping it, but I got it on order. I think we did a video on the Halloween kills. It's probably just easier just to watch that, to be honest. But still, not too bad. Have to put a little bit of polish in the joint here just to stiffen it, but after that, this guy would be pretty sweet. Oddly enough, he comes with 2 effects pieces. So you get the chest effect too. The Tripmaster line's great. It's what I grew up on. If you didn't grow up on it, it's probably not worth your time trying to get into it, to be fair. Because almost all of them, literally every single monster you can get a Bandai vinyl of, and you'd probably be happier with the Bandai vinyl. Oh, that's Biolante. I was going to say, that's kind of a tough one. I think Raids Against fairly underrated. Uh-oh. I felt it. One of her weapons fell out. I thought it fell into my lap, but I guess not. Oh, there it is. Man, that made its way. Favorite SH Monster Arts figures. Personally, favorite's not like just what I think is the best. Like it's Shin Godzilla is probably my favorite one. The Awakened one though, easily like my favorite monsters they've ever made. Probably the burning. Right? So I noticed this after I bought her anyways, but I think I could clean it up. But she's got a little bit of 2 white specks on her boobies. But other than that, usually they're never perfect for the most part. But I'll tell you that, everything else seemed like it was pretty legit on it. Got her little radar dish blaster. Helmet looks good. Overall, pretty pleased with this one too. Comes with a little effects piece for the blaster, the other blaster, and then normal head and open hands. It too, if I had to pick between the two. Resurrection wasn't really that good. Like, it was kind of power boobs, right? Imagine this guy's boobs. Boobs that stare back at you. It's the only like time like my eyes are up here isn't quite appropriate anymore. But this is like one of the ones I've been super. It's like almost like with the Power Ranger stuff. I'm always almost more excited for the monsters because I love me some Power Rangers, but like these guys are like super, like especially the Mighty Morphin ones are like very iconic for me. Got a little. Should have looked at the box before I tossed it. Got the little floating eye. Goes around. I like too that the energy around it has more eyeballs in it. That's pretty sweet. I kind of wish this could blink, like open and close a little bit though. That would be sweet. They do. Like it's odd too because I seen like a lot of the monsters tend to go on clearance, which I don't understand. Like they're easily like the coolest thing. And to be honest, like also he comes with some extra hands. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But look how much bigger he is compared to Extra Ranger. Like he's huge. Well, he's so sweet. Granted, he kind of feels like an old toy, like an older toy, because this is definitely like a hard plastic, and then more traditional action figure feel for the rest of this. Oh, that it can open and close. That's sweet. Granted, this guy could use a bit of a wash because he's a little too white, a little too clean. I also kind of wish more of the eye, like some of the eyeballs are missing eyes. So he just looks like he has bumps here and there. Like it has enough that you're like, okay, this is eye guy. But then it's also like missing a little bit. So what does that, where does this go to? It does go on the eye. Oh, his eyeball moves. That is sweet. Is there an easier way to do that? Does this come out? Is that how that effect works? It shows that it goes inside the eyeball. Your face. Also, I can't seem to get this out. Oh, that 100% comes out. See? Just gotta wiggle it. I wasn't ignoring you. There we go. So you take out his lens for his eye. That's already horrific. And then this goes over top. And now he's shooting laser beams out of his eyeball. That's pretty sweet. Wouldn't be the first time. Don't mind me just messing around with the figures and trying to break them. This guy's sweet. I like him a lot. Is he bigger than the other monsters? I know the other guys are pretty big too. Oh no, I guess it's about right size. He's like a little, like slightly bigger than the pumpkin wrapper. Yeah, no, pretty much pumped for him. I know my Pudgy Pig, I think, shipped 2. Because I got the con exclusive with the lunchbox because I thought it was pretty sweet. So he'll be showing up too. But I might actually do a little video of painting him up. It'd be like a little quick black wash, nothing super crazy. Maybe coloring him or the eyeballs, but I'd be afraid to damage them. I think mainly just a wash would do. I like too though, like he has like a little bit of dirt around his eye, but then it's just like everything else is just clean as all get up. So out of all personal favorite, easily the Zedd helmet. This thing's dope. Next would probably be the eye guy, and then the Hanna-Barbera. I was like, isn't Halloween 4 H2O? But then I was like, no, it actually isn't. H2O. Between those. Your Mako figure is hanging out right over there. Sitting on the floor. Hopefully the next, like, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably try to swing over and drop off the stuff for you since you're feeling better. What am I getting for a hammer video? Not this one. Got an extra one. I probably just do more stuff with it. I gotta figure out how, like, where do I get a staff? Where do I get a Z staff? I could try to make one, but sharp edges would be hard. But if you get me sick, I don't have to go to work. I get 14 days off for free. It'd be great. Get paid. Anyways. I'm trying to see. Okay, I can adjust. So that's cool. Only issue is this thing is like like the voice changer is like legitly just in my mouth on this thing because it's so tight. Pretty sweet though. I'm enjoying it. But anyways, we're gonna call this a day. I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up and work early, and then I'm doing another video tomorrow, so that'll be cool. Most disappointing? I think in general, it'd be that Ghidorah. Ultraman shows, if you want a newer one, Orb was really good. I really like Ultraman Orb. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a nightmare of the dust. I'm gonna agree with that one. Also, I gotta figure out a way to get it to not bob around in my head so much, especially if I want to use this for a convention. Oh, you seen Orb? Yeah, Orb is good. X before it I liked. Geed's pretty sweet. And then after that, it's mainly more older ones. I didn't mind Ginga. Ultraman Ginga wasn't bad either. Just tape it. Well, to be fair, like I said, it adjusts in here, so you can get it. I probably have to put like a little foam thing on the back here, so then my head. Oops. Well, that popped out. Where did I break it? Nope, it just popped out. Good. Oh, so it's removable. Okay, that's cool. At least at least I hope it's removable. Otherwise, I'm really sad. I have muscles. Look at these guns. They're gigantic. Nope, I didn't break it. It pops out. It's supposed to. At least hopefully. See, comes out. It's got little poppet things here. So how does that fit my head now? As soon as I took that out. Now I don't have shoulders. So that's cool. Right? Welcome to the gun show. God, it makes my head, like, I look even more gigantic now than my head normally looks. But yeah, you can adjust the straps. So I'll probably have to mess around with that a little bit. But anyways, help us defeat those guys by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. I would pay for you to have a Rita outfit. Like, no questions asked. If you want to go as Rita, I'll make it happen. Because, right, you do have the body for her. Like, you could... Oh, there goes a putty. You could totally fill those out. No problem. I think the hardest part would be finding the pattern for the outfit. I think would be the nightmare thing. Because this, like, I could probably make if I really tried. But the dress is... Sewing is something that I haven't done much of. The repulsive part down 100%. But anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Guys, like you both do what you know, donate. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.